Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin and the entire cryptocurrency market cap down 10 to 20+% over the past day. In today's video, we're going to take a look at, is this something to actually be worried about? Did we get wicked off once again? Could we have actually seen the top, even a double top, and where the price could potentially go, especially when to get really worried? You'll definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market crash. Is it time to get worried yet, or is it the opportunity of a lifetime to go shopping for some discounted alts? Now, before we get into it guys, if you could just push that like button, it helps out so much. Let's try and get above 1,000 likes. And let's get into it. Now, Bitcoin right now has actually broken out of a long-term uptrend. It's been in since July. You can see right here, it actually broke out to the bottom and pretty much around the 38.2 bounced off of there back up just a little bit. Now this bullseye right here, I put that there and I also put this bullseye back here because there is some speculation of what happened. Could be similar to what happened way back here in 2017, the last time we had a top. As a matter of fact, December 17th of 2017, Bitcoin debuts on the world's largest futures exchange, the CME Futures Exchange, and ever since then, the price crashed. Well, if we take a look, we fast forward to October 19th of 2021, we would see first Bitcoin futures ETF to make its way to the NYSE. Did this actually cause another top? And because of this, do we have a double top here? And if it is a double top, when do we really need to be worried about the price crashing and where potentially could it go? Well, a couple areas that are worth keeping an eye on. First is this blue line right here, the 200-day moving average. Now, generally, when Bitcoin is below the 200-day, a great time to buy. It wicked below there. When it's above, well, great time to hodl or sell. But another line to look out for is this yellow line. Bitcoin has never really closed, had a weekly close below there. There was the little COVID close, but otherwise that's the 200 weekly moving average right there. So the 200 daily moving average is right around 45,000. The 200 weekly moving average is right around 17,000. But did we just get wicked off once again? Because what we had happening is something similar to what happened previously. We have a lot of people getting liquidated in very short amounts of time. $100 million liquidated in 10 minutes as Bitcoin dipped to $51,000. Is this just the market being manipulated so that money moves from dumb money to smart money? I would say absolutely yes. People who have been trading for years and years, professional traders, see these walls, these long walls, and they just drop the price below there to where they actually get liquidated, have to sell, and then that causes the price to crash even further, which causes more liquidation and more liquidation, people causing these massive crashes. I think that's part of why we saw such a large price movement right now. But is this just a wick off? Because we had a nice little wick off progression right back here from April all the way down to July. Is it just that repeating itself? Well, if it was, you can see it matched up pretty well right here. And then that could lead us all the way down to this area right around $29,000. You can see right there, it would have us bouncing off $29,000. Now, if this were to happen, that would be a very important area to look out for, because with these double tops, we have top number one, confirmation point, top number two, and then if it actually breaks that confirmation point, which is right at $29,000, we can see these with Thomas Bulkowski's double top study. When we have a top confirmation point, top again, when it breaks that confirmation point, actually generally the price goes all the way back to the launch price. Now, if Bitcoin were to go all the way back to the launch price, that would take us pretty much all the way down here to the bottom, back to around $10,000 Bitcoin. Now, let's say we didn't get wicked off. Let's see if we had the other type of bullseye type scenario where we actually had a local top there. Well, if we take that and put it right there, guess what? That top being the 2017 top, if we just take the bar pattern, this red line, guess what? It brings us all the way back down to roughly $10,000. Crazy how that stuff lines up. But in the short term, we'll have to keep an eye out, because I think a lot of this price movement right now is just due to over-leveraged traders getting liquidated on a massive scale. We'll have to actually see if the price continues downwards, because historically, when we have these RSI trends going downwards and the RSI breaks above there, guess what? We called the bottom right down here. We called the bottom right down here. If it happens again, well, we would likely have another bottom with the price going up. Because, we have Bloomberg saying that Bitcoin retreats 20% from the record, entering a bear market. Willy Woo goes on to say, translation, the bottom's in. And we've seen historically, Jacob Canfield had this chart here where basically every time CNBC tweeted something, it was basically the opposite. Anytime they had a bullish tweet, the price went down. Anytime they had a bearish tweet, the price went up. And that could continue to be happening as we see a bearish tweet here from Bloomberg. Well, the price could go up because we have analysts like Decentra Trader saying here, Decent Trader, who's saying here, should we get a deeper correction and strong support area lies around the 200-day moving average at 46.2 and the lower support level of 44.3. To the upside, a significant resistance level lies around $60,000. It goes on further to say that Bitcoin and ETH are on sale at these levels. And if we take a look at the Bitcoin rainbow chart, we can actually see right here, Bitcoin is actually heading towards sale territory, still cheap. It is right on the verge of still cheap territory. It hasn't been here since Bitcoin was $30,000. So this could potentially be good because while a 10 to 20% drop in Bitcoin and altcoins today is rough, guess what? We have to look at the larger narrative. And I think not many people do that better than Rich Dad Robert Kiyosaki. He issues a dire warning on inflation, says he's buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, and gold, silver, and rental real estate. Now, if we take a look, the reason he does this is because of inflation. So we can see the Fed's M1 money. We can see before the 2008 housing bubble, it was pretty much just going sideways. Then right around 2008, the money printing ticked up, and you can see the slope here a little bit steeper. But then come 2020, we had one, a massive money printing, and then two, look at this slope. This is almost a 1-to-1 slope right here. Absolutely insane compared with this down here. That means that they're printing money on an absolutely massive scale. So holding assets that have a fixed supply, or maybe Ethereum, a deflationary supply, well, those could be awesome. Because right now, despite what the price has done, we have access to on-chain data, and on-chain data gives us some very interesting things to look at. William Clemente says that historically, when long-time holders are distributing, an illiquid supply increases. So long-time holders are distributing, which is this green line going down, and illiquid supply is increasing, this blue line going up. Historically, it's bullish, the price goes up. We can see in these green areas, guess what? The green coming down, the blue going up, price goes up. Green coming down, blue goes up, price goes up. Green coming down, blue goes up, price goes up. So we see right now green coming down, blue going up. Price hasn't gone up yet, but there's only so long that it can't do that. It's almost like a law of physics. We just need to wait for it to happen because right now there's no indicator that's showing that we had a Bitcoin peak. I know we talked previously about, well, could this actually be the peak here? And based on every indicator we have right now, which is compiled into cbb.info, the Colin Talks Crypto Bitcoin Bull Run Index, right now confidence for the peak is 57%. As a matter of fact, the highest it got was 76% back in February, not even close to the previous peaks where it was roughly 100%. So generally, it would seem that we are continuing on an uptrend. And if we take a look at Willy Woo's Bitcoin price models, we can see right now that Bitcoin is below this blue line, the NVT, and I'll just zoom in so you can see it a little bit better right there. But we can see Bitcoin price is below the NFT. Now, historically, anytime the price has been below the NFT has been a great buying opportunity. Had you have bought at those opportunities, you would definitely be pretty darn happy about it. And right now, his top price model is still above $200,000. So it would appear like Bitcoin is at a discount. Even Trading Shot is saying, hey, it's looking like the zone where we are headed is somewhere between $85,000 and $300,000, somewhere during 2022. So those would be the two areas to keep a lookout for. Overall, well, yeah, double top might be something to be concerned about if we get down to this $30,000 area. It is a little bit concerning that we've broken out of this positive price trend, but if we can hold the line, reclaim it pretty quickly, I don't think we have much to worry about, but you never know with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. It's, magic internet money, and Who knows? So, guys, if you did enjoy that, make sure to like, share, subscribe. I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.